us on this Tuesday morning. It is Melbourne Membership Day, and we talked about opening round and what we think of it. Some teams get to play, some don't. I reckon when you're a first-time coach and you've got to sit back and watch other teams play, it just makes you look forward to it even more. And Stephen King is exactly that, and will take charge of the Demons in a game for points for the first time this weekend. And he joins us on what's an important day for the Melbourne Footy Club. Garry, Kingy, welcome.
Morning, Gaz. Tim, thanks for having me, guys.
Great to talk to you. You've been up all summer. The pre-season form's been pretty encouraging. How hard was it to sit back and watch footy being played on the weekend without being able to get your teeth into the Demons?
Oh, yeah, it was difficult, mate. In going along Sunday night to watch the Pies and Saints, it was, awesome atmosphere, and it is difficult when you've got to hold back for an extra week and, come up with a training plan for the Saturday with the boys and, just sit and wait. And but certainly good to get an eye in around what the competition's up to. And we're ready to go. It's been a good summer, and I feel like we're really well prepared to take what's coming.
Hey, King, I'm not going to dwell on this, but how difficult was it to see Christian Petracca running around and playing like he did for the Suns too?
Oh, look, they're a very good team, Tim, and Christian adds to a pretty potent mix. So, it was good to see him play at his best, and great for him and great for the Suns. But really excited and energised by the group we've got here, mate. And I couldn't be prouder to coach a group of players that I have at Melbourne at the moment.
Come on, Tim.
I get that, but was there any part of you that thought, hang on a minute, maybe we should have just held on to this bloke a little bit longer?
Oh, look, it was pretty obvious. I think both parties needed a change by the time I got to the club, Tim, and I wish Christian all the best, and, great to see him playing. He's a terrific player, but, I think what the club's done strategic for us moving forward is put us in a really good position.
So what can Melbourne supporters expect this weekend? So they go along and watch the Saints play, a pretty hype team, and they've had a hit out. We expect some new faces. Latrell Pickett going to debut for the Demons?
Oh, he'll be pushing, Gaz. He's had a pretty consistent summer, and obviously being a year older than most draftees, he brings a bit of electricity and speed. So we've got obviously a couple of main sessions to get through this week. So I don't want to jump the gun too early in terms of selection, but he's put his name up there with a consistent performance over summer. For us, I think you're going to see a different looking Melbourne, the way we're going to play and take the game on. It's certainly going to try and challenge teams in a different way than Melbourne have in the past, and that's exciting, and we're looking forward to obviously putting our best show towards St Kilda this week.
If the game is played the way that you want to play the game this weekend, what will it resemble most of the games we saw the weekend just gone?
Yeah, I think it'll be a team. Well, we'll play against a club. I think that both teams will want to play front half footy. So I think you'll see teams take the game on. We're not going to try and hold on to the ball for too long. We'd like to try and take territory and challenge with ball in hand a little bit more than what we have done in the past. That's what we've been working on all summer. Obviously with that, it provides opportunities for the opposition, but also I want us to be pretty aggressive with the way we play. So that's in all phases, not just with ball in hand. So, I think you'll see a team that's going to try and put the foot down a little bit and put a score on the board if we can.
And how much time have you been spending working on that connection? Because this has been a criticism of Melbourne over the last couple of seasons, their connection between, say, the mid and their forwards. How much time have you been spending on that part of your game?
Yeah, fair bit. I think the offensive phase of the games, I think Melbourne have been really solid traditionally at the contest and defensively. I think we had room to grow to be an 18-man attack, have everyone wanting the ball in their hands and the play of the formation. So I think not just with mids to forwards, I think more so from our back end around some patterns and predictability is the way we want to set the ground up so we can move the ball out of our back half, in a more consistent manner and one that complements our mix ahead of the ball.
With Stephen King, the coach of the Melbourne Footy Club, just a couple of names. Jai Cully was in fantastic touch throughout the summer, but he had an injury mishap. Is he any chance at all?
Yeah, he's a good chance, Gaz. He's trained fully now for a couple of weeks, so probably could have played our last practice match, but has done full contact now for 2 weeks. So he's another one that's in the frame. Obviously, get through again today, but he's been full contact now for a while, which has been great. So he's had a great summer. He's been one that consistently sort of has stood up and made a real stance in terms of where he's at from the back half of his season last year to sort of put his name up now to be a starter for us.
And have you sorted out Bailey Fritch's dogs? Have they stopped fighting, and is he any chance to play this weekend?
Yeah, he's good to go, Gaz.
Good,
yeah, I
good.
think his mother-in-law's dogs.
Mother-in-law's
mother-in-law are staying with him at the moment, so
Right.
that's he got in between them and a feed, and that's never a good, good finish. So got his hand nicked, and no, he was lucky it sort of missed a joint and didn't get infected, so he'll be right to go.
All right, and you went along on Sunday night. The last time Melbourne played St Kilda, there was a bloke in number 7 that went okay. You saw how Collingwood approached it. What is your thinking when you're looking at Nazia Wanganeen-Miller?
Yeah, I got that game to have a look at my computer last week, and then I end up not looking at it because I think we'd be a different team than last time, and there was no point really looking too much. I think we all saw as football lovers last year, that last quarter that Naz put together, and it was a pretty unique game and pretty special. So, I mean, every team's got a couple of players like Naz. He's one that you've got to actually put some time into and have a look at. I'm pretty confident with the way we play with our system, it'll stack up against everyone, and I'm pretty big on us playing our way and not reacting too much each week to the opposition. So I think I'll back our system in more so than directly looking after individual opponents. But he certainly Collingwood gave us a good look at one way you can go about it. That's for sure.
Hey, King, you've been around the game for a long time, but this will be the first time that you coached Melbourne for premiership points. Could you summarise how you're feeling right now as you build up to this first game?
Yeah, Tim, I think I felt like I've done a lot of selling over the last 4 or 5 months, and when you're trying to instill change and at an organisation, and then obviously build belief amongst your playing group, sponsors, supporters, members. I'm just looking forward to us getting there, and I'm really confident in the work we've done to put up a performance that we'll be really proud of as a footy club, and it'll be exciting, it'll be different, it'll be fresh. So I don't coach for myself, I'm coaching for our playing group, so I'm just really excited for them and for them to finally get the chance now to run out in the G together and I guess show the footy world the changes we've made and the way we've adapted, and for them really the work they've done to sort of get to this point now to prepare ourselves to take on the season.
You get pulled in so many different directions when you're the head coach. Are you being already surprised by how much time you were spending away from the actual job of just coaching the players? Yeah,
that's been the biggest change, I think, Tim. I think last Monday was the biggest day I've had in footy. Just in terms of there was a lot going on. Started at 8 a.m. with some media, all the way through to first year parents coming down, have a chat to them, and it ended at sort of 10:30 at night with our season launch and Hall of Fame night. So there's lots of different things that get thrown on your desk, and that's probably been the biggest adjustment, just the constant checking of your schedule and making sure you're really well organised to make sure it doesn't get in the road of the most important thing, that's footy and your people.
And the people we want to see from a Melbourne Footy Club point of view turn up on Sunday afternoon, Awaken Your Demon in 2026. We've got a 10-game flexi membership for just $100, so that's $10 a game. One day only, so today's the day, membership.melbournefc.com.au. So it's a time slot that can be challenging at times, but this is a new start, Steve, so you'd love to get as many along on Sunday afternoon as you possibly can.
Oh, absolutely, Gaz. I mean, obviously we want to win every game we play, but we want to play a brand of footy that stacks up and people love to come and watch, and it's fun and exciting and it's entertaining. So, we'd love for every Melbourne supporter to make the commitment and jump on and be a member and get that membership base back up over 65,000. That'd be awesome, and come along on the journey with us. It's going to be an exciting time, and I'm off to buy a few of these just for my kids to bring their mates as well. Especially with the pickets running around, it's going to be fun to watch.
Well, you've got me. That's $100 for 10 games. It's a flexi membership. It's a one-off today, so get involved with the Demons. And we love having a chat with you. It sounds fantastic. The messaging off our temper text would indicate that Melbourne supporters are looking forward to it on Sunday afternoon, Kingy. So good luck and thanks for joining us this morning.
No, I really appreciate it, Gaz. Thanks, Tim.
Stephen King.
Good luck, King.
New Melbourne coach. So $10, as we've said, with all of the membership days that we've had here on SEN, this is the value day. So if you are a Melbourne fan and you're thinking to get along to the footy, you won't get a better deal than this. It's one day only. Membership.melbournefc.com.au, 10 games for $100.
Do you think he's a con? Do you think all they've been working on over the period has been defensive mechanisms and they're going to be the most defensive side in the competition? Or are you going along with the fact that he's going to say that they're playing aggressive, attacking, exciting football?
All of my dealings with him would suggest that he is a man of his word. And if you watch the community series, I think you got a pretty good indication of how they're going to go about it. So get involved. That'd be absolutely magnificent. 7:30 news coming up. Thanks to Macca's, the ice range at the cafe.